check out some clips, guys.
All right, listen. You know what? I'll talk to Ray and see if he can scam you guys a little bit less, okay?
All right, tell him we'll have his. Tell him we'll have his order ready tomorrow.
I can stop the silver tongue, bro. I can stop the silver tongue. If you fall for it, you fall for it, bro.
That guy is devious, man. That guy is so fucking devious.
Listen. He's one of the best salesmen we got, bro. That's why, you know, he's part of the company, bro. I don't even gotta do shit.
Every time they put the phone down and they say, "I just talked to Ray," I'm not kidding. I start sweating.
Okay. I'll admit it. Ray's a good fucking salesman. Terrible negotiator. But Ray is actually a great salesman. He makes fucking crazy. Yeah, but the other thing though is, am I crazy in thinking that like the EU like degen tsunami times, people are just way more likely to buy stuff, whereas like NA, everyone is fucking stingy as fuck?
Open it up.
I already saw it, Rami.
Open it up.
I already saw it.
You see that?
Rami, you know that was about someone who actually did the crime, right?
I'm gonna be appealing this case, Crane, right? Shit's going up on the docket tonight. I've hired the Avengers of fucking lawyers. You understand? I've hired a goated fucking squad. I will prove the amount of hoes that are in this case. I will show to the world and to you that I deserve my bar license back. You understand?
All right, we'll have your day in court.
I have currently assembled the 1996 Chicago Bulls.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, I don't know if you want to know. You know, sure, I don't mind.
Oh my God, I hope Mickey's on that team. Mickey has a chance to do the funniest shit ever. I hope that I get my bar license in time for this case so I can be a full-on lawyer for it.
Yeah, how about you want to come down? I need some input on some things. Want to come down to the?
I'm working on some legislation.
Wait, what is Rami's name? Is it not Rami El Ramen? It was.
Yo, boy, you fucking with me, dude?
Hey, you know how to drive, man?
Yeah, I know how to drive, dude. Like,
okay,
I just
why
don't, like, I'm trying to
it?
move the vehicle in, and like, you just keep like
you just
driving
turn
into
the
me
wheel.
and shit, dude. You're
Who's
supposed to be
there?
up. Your mom, dude. Y'all got him, dude.
If you guys are gonna talk to Ray Romanoff, rub one out beforehand. Put fucking wax in your ears. Do not fall under his fucking spell. This guy is a master negotiator, man.
Holding officer accountable? Is that what you want to see?
Okay, I want Ruth to be held accountable.
When are the captains
held accountable?
That is a great fucking emote.
How many deaths does she have right now?
I'll make sure of that.
How many deaths does she have?
I'm not going to disclose display business.
I am ordering you to disclose it! This is not a question!
Why are you shouting, acting like a child?
I'm not acting like a child. I'm tired of your willful fucking ignorance. You have a job to do and you are a good man. I know you are. I don't know why you're letting yourself be held hostage by this insane bitch.
Fucking based.
I'm going to go inside. Thank you.
Based as fuck. Yeah, whoa, are you disobeying his orders? Hey, he ordered you to do something.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
I
love you, Flex.
I love you. Oh, fucking dick riders. Look at this.
Yo, does anyone do some group 6, by the way? Anyone group 6 vault run? Let Jason know.
Don't abandon him.
That is some fucking intense RP. Moon's been doing some really good serious shit. Moon's been doing some fucking crazy. I don't know why Jason Polam is there, but you missed a lot last night. Fuck yeah.
All alone on my sunny truck, I was trying to get the circuit boards, and all I get is that alloy. And it
They do it to
make me
themselves, yeah, but they're
so
role
sad.
players, bro.
When I'm all alone on my sunny truck, things tend to get real bad. Everybody acting suspicious, they trying to steal my materials. I see that car and they all blacked out. They're probably gonna come.
This what's
rob
going on
us.
in sanitation?
I hide all of them circuit boards in my goddamn prison pocket. I put the circuit boards in my asshole. You can't rob me. I wake up in the morning, I got Sandy on my mind.
Oh my god, I'm robbing these motherfuckers. After I'm done getting my revenge, I'm going back. They're getting robbed.
Oh fuck! I do really want Kevin on the podcast. I really want Kevin on the podcast.
Glove blocks immediately. Gun and radio in the glove blocks immediately. Put it in the glove box.
Yes, sir.
Put your armor.
By the way, we have learned that it is actually very doable to drive while having one hand holding like a gun or a knife, as I have tested and proved. But I will say this, dude, my forearm got tired holding the knife. Like, it's hard to like do that shit.
Two options. I either shoot you in the head or you jump off to the right. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
No hesitation. Damn.
I don't.
Hot take, he should be in first person while holding up and driving. Nah. I mean, that's like a hot take. We should be in first person using the wheel and pedals for every drive. You know, it's like we don't need a full immersion, you know. Kay got like 10 PD guns yesterday.
I quit my job. Quitting my job. I sort of told my boss that on Friday. I have to talk to her tomorrow and just talk about turning everything in. Yeah. I might as well try it. I finally did what Penta has been telling me to do for years, which is quit your fucking job. Just do it. We'll see how it goes. I can always get another one if everything fails. Right? Like, I can always get another one.
I mean, listen, if you're making okay, like if you've kind of broken that like initial bridge and you actually have a community and you're making okay money streaming, you know, we talked about this when I talked about like careers in streaming. I would gladly make half the money of being a game dev and stream full time. I think the flexibility and like the added benefits and perks of like owning your own content, the joy that you get of just playing video games, having a community, having all you guys in chat to vibe with, I'd do that for half the pay of, you know, what I used to make. Now, chat, don't all quit your jobs and become streamers. It's actually like, I mean, again, even in this instance, like this is Siobhan, you know, Siobhan's care. I mean, presumably she's doing pretty well on her stream and stuff, you know, like you guys have to understand that like like when Jinxie says to you all that he streamed for a year to one viewer and then he blew up to become one of the biggest streamers, that advice should be don't give up on your dreams, and you should be absolutely passionate and ruthless when it comes to your own dreams. That does not mean that you should just go stream for a year to one viewer and then think that you're going to make it. Streaming is like the way I think about like streaming or content creation in general is you should have your primary job and occupation, and then you do content creation on the side. And if for some reason it pops off and you actually have a knack for it, then you can start incorporating it to make money. That's the way I think about it. How much should Riot pay you per year? I talked about, if you guys want to watch more of this. So I actually talked about this, and I know a lot of people are like, it's kind of like a spicy topic because Hassan got clipped out of context about it. And I do, by the way, as I've said in the discussion, and I will say again, Hassan did get clipped out of context, but on my secondary channel, I do talk about it. It's titled "The Worst Job I've Ever Had," which is not streaming, by the way. And I talk about sort of like the pros and cons of different sort of jobs. I would argue my job in high school doesn't really count, right? Like being a whitewater raft guide was like, I really thought of it as like a summer job, but I've never really, but like it was somewhat manual labor. Yeah, for those wondering, I mean, when I was at Riot as a strategist, I was earning $200,000 a year. So I was like, it was a pretty substantial amount of money. Granted, that's in California, but it was a substantial amount of money. The other thing that I would tell people though is my career as a game dev did not end after Riot. Because after that, I also worked for Innersloth on Among Us. And then after that, I shifted to about 80-90% content, and then like 20 to maybe like 10 to 20% consulting.
So I can grind all day. Adderall is my best friend. I'm on this Annie truck 7 till 7 o'clock, getting these mats for my gang. Circuit boards are my goal. I don't even eat no more, 'cause I just grind with my friends.
Morning, I got Sandy.
I'll do it over again every day of my life. Catch me on this truck.
God, this song is so good.
Getting circuit boards, and now I'm feeling real sad, and now I'm feeling real bad. That's fake. I just woke up at 7 a.m. to get these circuit boards. Now I wanna jump in the ocean. Wait, it's been a rough day.
By the way, Lucid Dreams is literally one of my all-time favorite songs. We sang it at karaoke the other night. Fucking banger karaoke song.
Okay.
Let's play a game. You have 3 seconds to decide. Either jump to the right or I shoot you in the fucking head. 3.
Oh, okay.
2,
I'm going.
1. Good choice. Yep, that one's dead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's dead.
Elle, I'm getting nervous. Oh. Why are you getting nervous? I don't know. You just... Oh. What is this? Elle, what are you doing? Listen, now that Link's gone...
Wait, I'm sorry, the ass slap?
What are you doing?
Wait.
Listen, now that Link's gone... Listen, now that Link's gone... Elle? Elle, what was that? Elle?
Dude, Janet's RP has been god tier. I think Leslie and Janet both are like dude, the two of them when they're together are fucking, it's insane, dude. It's actually wild when you get like the food, like they are really doing the Food Sisters well. It's been some of the best content I've seen on like the Civ side of things. I want to let it like sit for a little bit before I bring December into the mix. And then again, December only come around here and there.
Live in a time-dilated plane of existence. No one gets to experience time differently. No, they don't. Everyone is the same, moving at the same pace through time. That is how time works.
It's actually not true. Like even like not even in GTA. I mean, like in reality, this is actually not true. What's the whole thing, chat? Where it's like if you take twins, and one of them stays on Earth, and then one flies in space near the speed of light, and then comes back. How does that work? I'm not really good with the fucking the shit, you know. Yeah, the faster you move, the slower your experience time. You will actually age differently. As in that person will come back and their literal biological age. I think even like literally their body will be Is that not? Is it that they'll experience time differently, or is it like their literal physical body? Yeah, it's like their physical body will be a different age, correct? Do race car drivers age slower? I mean, probably, but like very small, like a very small amount. That's probably negligible.
Nakota.
Yeah, and again, I
Can I just say one thing? I don't know if this is gonna make a difference at all, but I was shot in the head a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
And then I woke back up in the hospital after getting medical care.
Wait, hold on. Were you shot in the head a couple of weeks ago or a couple of years ago?
A couple weeks ago.
What? Well, how many days ago was it?
I hate this. I
Okay. I have a hot take about the time stuff. All the characters experience time at a different level, and you kind of just accept the RP, and we kind of just glaze over the fact of like jail sentences. The reason why they sentence you to months or years in prison is literally just for the dialogue immersion. That's all. I get that they like, you know what I mean? Like, I would rather just be sent for 86 months just for literally the immersion of the dialogue. That's all. It felt so weird. I was off stream for this. It was so weird to have Jesse be sentenced to 85 minutes after they read off that I had attempted second-degree murder. That was bizarre. I would have rather they just said 85 months. I just like, again, I know what they're trying, or I think I maybe know what they're trying to do with that change. I just don't think it's for the immersion of a single piece of dialogue. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I told you guys that, like, if either of my characters gets shot gets like hurt in a significant way or ends up in jail in a significant way, regardless of what the sentencing is or how they got hurt, I shelve that character for the day. That way you don't have this weird, because the other immersion breaking thing is like, hey, I shot and killed someone, and then like you see my character in the streets like 2 hours later, 2 real hours. That's like, wait, what? It's good to, like, you know, you can have the reset of like a literal IRL day and then see that character again, you know? I memed it. You know what? I'll even say this. I memed it a lot back in the day. And I think a lot of like Clean Boys fans memed the like Ray's 2 years in Parsons. I think that was bad of us. I think we should have accepted that role play.